Welcome to Channel Maven Insights with Heather K. Margolis. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and enable notifications.
Hi, my name is Eleanor Thompson from BranchWorks.
And I'm Heather K. Margolis with Channel Maven. We are going to talk about entrepreneurship. It can be a very lonely road. So you're 2.5 years into this.
Yep.
15 years with like a little, actually, that's not true. I started a company when I was in grad school, but it never went anywhere. But I feel like it can be a very lonely road, except when you're with other entrepreneurs and you have that knowing glance of like HR and finance and waiting on payment terms and all of those sorts of things. So what are like your top 3 lessons if someone's debating whether or not to start a company?
We can set as many goals for ourselves as we want, but it's about who we've become in the process of getting towards the goals.
Yeah.
That's the most important part. And I think it's so easy to get caught up in the end result, in I want to achieve this, I want to get to this much revenue, I want to get to this many employees, or whatever your goals are. And if you focus so heavily on that, you'll miss the entire journey.
Yes.
And if you can find joy in the day to day, in the process, then it becomes so much more enjoyable than just constantly chasing the thing.
Yes. So my first one would be find the yin to your yang. So I'm super creative. I'm a visionary. My team, the first iteration of Channel Maven, my team would say that I'd walk in the room, drop a bomb of an idea and walk away. And they'd be like, let's figure it out. So I'm not detail oriented. So I surround myself with detail oriented people.
I love that. I surround myself with other entrepreneurs. And
Yes.
I could not recommend that more. I think anyone that is going on an entrepreneur's journey needs to surround themselves with other entrepreneurs. Like, go out and find those people. If you have no one in your life right now that has ever started a business, that is fine. Go and find them.
Yes.
Go
there
to
are
events.
groups. And I will say, I know we look like we're the same age, but Eleanor is actually a year older than I was when I started Channel Maven. And there are so many more resources for you. Like, there are entrepreneurship groups and there you can, go on YouTube and learn how to do different. I had none of that. And I feel like because of that, it took me longer to get to where you are right now.
I think that's the great thing actually, is that you can learn. It's so easy to come up against something and think, I can't do that. You know, I always think the qualifications in the yes. Like, I so regularly think that I'm not qualified or not ready to do something, but actually saying yes and knowing that you can learn what you need to learn between the yes and the delivery. Like, go out and learn it. You don't have to know everything now in order to do something. There are so many resources out there that you can go and learn from, be it books, podcasts, people, coaches.
Yes.
I invested heavily in coaches.
Interesting. We didn't have coaches when I was coming up. Were like, football coaches and baseball coaches. I think the other one to that point, though, is to stay in your niche. So when I first started out, we were like broke. And my friend owned a cereal company and was like, it had little ducks. Will you do marketing for us? I was like, yes, I do that. I don't market cereal. Really, I'm very bad at it. So I just think know your niche, stick to what your vocation is, but then yes, if there's something within that wheelhouse, learn as much as you can.
Absolutely. I think picking your niche is it feels risky, but it's actually not. Because it allows you to double down and learn and build networks if you are saying that, and also make big bets. I picked some big conferences to go to each year that I heavily invest in. The tickets for those are expensive.
Yes.
If I was to do that for every single niche, that it wouldn't work. So it can be really tempting to go and say yes to everything, but actually there's power in partnerships, and you can do. Like, Channel Maven can do what BranchWorks cannot, and BranchWorks do what Channel Maven don't. And I think that's the beauty of partnering with people in these ecosystems.
Yeah. And it's nice to see us drinking our Kool-Aid, right? Like we tout partnerships and we talk about how much benefit comes out of it. We might as well be partnering.
Absolutely.
Any other words of wisdom for somebody considering?
Just make sure you're sure, because if you're not, it's a big journey.
Yes.
Know that it's going to be tough, but it's going to be so worth it.
Yes. Yes. And I think that you will doubt yourself. You absolutely will. Don't quit too soon. And also, when it's very clear that things aren't going that way, either change gears or figure out another model, or, don't throw all of your resources into something that it has become very clear isn't going to work.
Absolutely. And don't think that everyone else has it worked out either. Like, I turned up to a conference late last year. It was the end of conference season. I was
all
tired.
exhausted.
It was the second day of the conference, and I walked in, and someone had seen me on LinkedIn. I was like, Eleanor, you look like you're smashing it. You're doing the most. You're jet setting. You're traveling.
And you just went,
I almost did. And I went, I cried 3 times on the way here.
yeah.
It was, and I think there's lightness in doing that.
Yes.
In just not resisting those things, because they come up.
Yeah.
But they come up for everyone. Don't think that just because we're having a great time right now, that we have not had all of the fear and all of the doubt and all of the things that come up, even
every day. Like I go through a million emotions every single day. I would also say make sure the people that you surround yourself with, including your family, including your partner, including your friends, they won't get it, but make sure that they aren't a deterrent. So it's fine for, when I told my family I was starting a business, the entrepreneurs in my family were like, yes. And the non-entrepreneurs were like, okay. So just make sure that you're able to sort of block that out. Read Mel Robbins' Let Them think that, and then let you go do whatever you need to do to be successful.
Know who to go to for advice. Know who not to complain to.
Yes.
Because if you go to the wrong people with your fear, they'll tell you to quit faster than anything.
Yeah.
I go to the people who are doing it, done it, been there before, say to me, you can do this, feel the fear and do it anyway. Those are the people you take those to.
Absolutely.
Not
you
the
can
people.
call me anytime. No one knows your journey. Like we're entrepreneurs in the same niche, doing similar things. I still don't know what it's like for you on a day-to-day basis to keep pushing forward, but I can empathize, and I can, you just need people who maybe can take a step back and an unbiased look and give you advice on what to do next, not what to do. I hate when people are like, you have to do this and this and this. My advice usually is like, why don't you go get a massage and go for a hike and then come back and write down the 10 things that went wrong and how would you do them differently? I'm never like, you need to fire this person and then hire this person, and then that's just, nobody understands your journey.
No, not at all.
Excellent. So,
Great.
have a great day.